for a hike, and we're back here in Sao Mateus, the village, and it's just a perfect day for a hike. So we got to get these days in here, where it's the perfect temperature. A little leisure hike here. Enjoy the scenery, the cows, the goats.
Beautiful scenery.
So we're on the way up now to a higher level of the village. We just, right now, as you can see behind us here, we're kind of over the village. People have these, it's called quintas. So you can see it's inside they have these high hedges surrounded the property, and inside they keep a lot of their fruit trees, like oranges, like this one here, for example, bananas, pineapple. Actually, I see a pineapple right there. Down to part of the village here, as you can see. Poinsettias. This is, you've seen a bit of these. I believe these are poinsettias. Look at them. Gorgeous. Just found this wild licorice by the side of the road. My mom used to make soup out of this. In Portuguese, it's called funcho. It's like a licorice. Oh. An hour later, we've come at full circle. Alright, so we're just here on a walk here around the Sao Mateus, and just noticed a bit of a cave. I think these are lava tubes, so it's quite dark in here. Let's see if we could, whoa, how big is this and where does it go? Hopefully there's no spiders in here. Whoa, oh my god, I can see light up there. You can see there's a hole there in the ground. Wow, let's go back out. We're doing a nice walk today, nothing major, but it was raining all day yesterday, and I woke up today, it said it would be cloudy, but look at it, there's no clouds. This is a nice property that we really think this gentleman did a really good job here. We're actually coming to the end of our mini hike here on the coast. Right now we're actually walking on this lava dirt here, right just a little further down from the lighthouse where we were. As if some good these are like bays here. There's throughout this whole coast there's some bays actually. You can go fishing and just hang out if you want to be right by the waves. That's an old windmill. Our Laura's got. In the old days there'd be a lot of windmills throughout the island. People would grow their corn, they'd bring it over, turn it to flour, and then you could barter. If you didn't have potatoes, you can give trade for flour for potatoes, and so on and so on. This is where village life makes a lot of sense to me, and it's good that millennials are going back to that, because I think that's where the simplicity and peace is. I think if we could all bring that in, people looking after each other instead of, harming each other. I can't really remember too many negative things about growing up in the village and how people protected each other, looked after the neighbor, No one's starved. Sure, I mean, there's one thing that I always laugh about, there's a lot of gossip. But it's like anywhere. Like, I remember my grandmother, I would go, walk around the village, meet people, guys, girls, so forth when I was younger. By the time I get home, she'd already knew who I was with. And she didn't have a phone. It was basically neighbor to neighbor kind of reporting. I always found that was so much part of a village. And coming back here and spending some time, I always remember those times. But even though that's in the past, it could also be part of the present. Here's the coast here. There's a lot of birds that live here on the coast, a bit of a sanctuary, protection for them. Laura is walking fast today. Where is she? There she is. So the last hurricane that actually damaged, that was here on Pico, hit the Azores. We had major waves coming in through here, and that basically took part of the road out. They're already building this one up. It took a while, obviously, but so this is the other side of the area we were just showing you that got leveled by those waves from the hurricane. This whole area here. So they're older houses, obviously. But this is the area this along here got damaged pretty good, especially here. So they're starting to reconstruct some of these. It's an old press there, isn't it? Winemaking, I think.
Yeah, that's where they did the
squishing
grapes.
of the grapes. Yeah,
Squishing the grapes.
I think that's what it is. Yeah. Hi guys. So we're just here. We stopped here. Obviously, we're in the middle of a hike, a light walk here in Sao Mateus, right by the coast. And we just decided to stop, have some mandarins, and just kind of thinking, like we were just discussing, Laura and I, different reasons why we love Pico, or someone else could love, places like Pico. But in our case, why we love Pico. I mean, there's so many reasons, and we continuously discuss that. And to just give one answer, it's hard, right? So, I mean, I was just saying that, sometimes people, they say, okay, what do you love the best, the countryside or the ocean? Here on Pico, I always feel that, because I love the countryside, but I love the ocean. Okay, so if I was to be pushed, I would always choose the ocean for sure. But on Pico Island, and you've seen on vlogs, we have both. It's both countryside, like major countryside. I mean, you go up, lakes, Pico Mountains, like 8,000 feet above sea level, greenery, vegetation, flora, and then you have the ocean, lava, raw coast, all within each other. Right now in Sao Mateus, we have all of that here. You have the vineyards, you have the countryside. You walk down. We're right on the coast here. It's nice being here with Laura. I mean, I used to come here a lot, sometimes visit to Pico from Canada alone, just to get away from stuff and visit family. And sometimes I'd be hiking here hours all by myself, sitting here.
What, were you talking to the cows?
Talking to the cows, the goats.
Were the cows listening?
I do a lot of talking.
It's like, oh, here comes that guy again. He's going to talk our ear off.
Well, if I was here by myself, I'd still be talking. Pretty much. Sometimes even out loud. But anyways, I'm glad I can share this with Laura. And, and we have friends visiting or family that's never been here. They're going to take their own perception. They're going to feel their own connection. We're in a place where it's safe and full of nature, Not a lot of cons. We were trying to come up with one con. We're actually going to do a video. It's like the pros and cons
of being on Pico.
Yeah, we were coming up with a lot of pros, but like, what are cons? But there is a couple. One in particular
is that people drive fast here.
Yeah. They're trying to put a stop more to that. They do have the radars. But
another one is seeing dogs off leash running around.
Used to be worse. They're working on it, but on kind of the cats and dogs. There's quite a few of them, and trying to protect them. But these are things we could improve, obviously, but other than that,
actually we were hiking the other day, and a dog came running up to us, very friendly. You could tell he was kind of showing an appeasement body language, where he came up and rolled over And he did have a lot of mats on him. So that's one thing
Yeah.
that people, you know, you
Laura
gotta,
freaks out.
I
Yeah.
freak out because
Yeah.
you have to groom your dogs
Yeah.
because they get matted, and it's very painful for them.
Yeah.
So, and then we had a little kitten following us at the same time, I think from the same house. So followed us all the way down to the road. So finally I said, I've got to get this kitten back. So I picked it up and I walked it back, and the girl came out and she was quite happy to see her kitten.
It all ended well. It was getting dicey there because we really thought this kitten was just lost. We would have brought another kitten.
I would have brought her home.
Yeah, I can see us having like a house just for kittens or dogs, but
I think that's one of the cons for Carlos being here with me, is that if I see an animal that's loose or running around or is, you know, abandoned, I'm going to want to pick them up.
yeah. Let's see. Look at the. Let's show the village here. Yeah, I mean, there's light wind. Hopefully, you can pick up the audio. We're going to order this. What do you call that? The muffler, so we can protect against the wind. But until then, you have to bear with us. This is not a Hollywood production of Lucas Films or something, right? I mean,
It might get to that point.
yeah, we'll try. We'll definitely try our best. And but I mean, you know, this is how it is. Sometimes nature gets in the way of
Hey, I wouldn't mind if Han Solo kind of walked onto the screen.
Han Solo. How about Chewbacca? All right. So we're gonna. Yeah, we just thought we'd share some. You know,
That's what Carlos looks like when he doesn't cut his hair and shave.
once I
He
woke
looks
up
like
in the morning and
Chewbacca.
I actually did look like Chewbacca, and I was even talking like him. Okay. We're signing out here from the village of Sao Mateus. Yeah, so we're in this really cool spot. Every time probably one of the places we eat the most, and we're in Sao Mateus area, like we were today, is in this place here. It's called O Galeão, okay? And if you can see behind me, it's right on this bay here. This is the area of São Caetano, okay? From here, you can go swimming, diving, fishing, kayaking. And this is a cute little restaurant, patio, okay? He serves kind of, it's a very quick and easy menu. He also does some traditional stuff, and he's great. Fernando here and his wife do a great job. And we always, I think, 9 out of 10 times we're in the area, we always kind of stop here, even for a beer or a quick lunch. The food's always good.
It's a very cute little cafe.
Yeah, and the service is outstanding. We haven't plugged this beer enough. Super Bock,
Yeah, super buck.
okay. And this is very good
It's
beer.
a mini.
It's a mini. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, and I think we're going to end the video here.
I think so.
Did you know that?
Are we?
Yeah, we are.
We've shown a lot.
Yeah, well, hopefully you enjoyed this video. And we know this is our 14th episode. And we'll just try to have variety. And but at the end of the day, we want to be, you know, ourselves, transparent, and just show you what Pico is all about. And you can see a little bit through us, through our eyes, our experiences. So
Yeah, we want to kind of give you some different views of the island. So when things open up, guys, what we're hoping is very soon, because we heard there's a vaccination coming out. So we're very excited about that.
got to think positive. So, yeah, it'd be great to see you guys here on Pico Island. So we love getting your comments. We'll be getting a lot of comments. And I probably said this before, but it's, you know, we can say it again. So keep them coming, okay? And
Yes, and now we're going to eat our lunch before it gets cold.
yeah, so subscribe, like, share.
Hit the bell.
And thank you, everybody, okay? And hopefully you enjoyed the video.